Hi, everybody. So it's another rainy day in July. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather does get better. So today I'm just going to concentrate just for about 15 or 20 minutes, just kind of on some balancing poses, some grounding poses. We'll start off with a few sun salutations to warm up and then get into some grounding poses. So let's start off in the front of our mats. And we'll inhale, bring your arms up overhead. And exhale over, bring your arms over to the right side. Feeling a deep stretch in that left side of the body. And then we'll inhale and bring them over to the right side. And left side. Feeling a deep stretch in the right side of the body. And inhaling back up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, walking back to a plank pose. Inhaling in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, tucking those back toes under. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bending knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking back to a plank. Inhale, in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending the knees, moving forward. Exhale, walking your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking or hopping back to plank pose. And meeting in chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, easing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, sitting back in chair pose, Uttanasana. Inhaling here. And exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, right foot between your hands, warrior one. Hands come down, coming back to a plank pose. Inhaling plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, warrior one. Inhaling here, exhale, palms down, back to a plank pose. Inhaling plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sitting back in chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. So coming into those balancing or standing positions. Inhale as the right leg comes up. Exhale your right foot between your hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here. And exhale, hugging your left knee into your chest. Left foot into the inner right thigh. Coming into a tree pose, hands to heart center. I'm going to shift the focus here now. Now into tree pose, hands to heart center. And bringing your arms up overhead, gaze can follow. Hands back to heart center. And taking your left piece fingers around your left big toe. We're holding the knee and stretching that leg out in front. Inhaling here. Exhale, maybe opening that leg out to the side. Maybe gaze looks over the right shoulder. Feeling the weight in that right leg. Inhaling here. Exhale, left foot comes back to center. Arms up overhead, releasing the left foot. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Coming back to a warrior three. So again, feeling that Stability in that right leg. Inhaling here. Exhale again, hugging the left knee into the chest. Right arm comes forward, left fingers come out to the side, grabbing hold of the left foot, kicking that foot into the hand as you stretch forward into your dancer pose. Falling out of it only makes you human. Coming back into it. Grounding that right leg. Slowly coming up. Hugging that left knee into the chest. Coming back into a tree pose, left foot into the inner right thigh. Or coming into a half pigeon pose. Left heel into the inner right thigh, hands come to heart center. Slowly folding forward. So now bringing our weight and balance into our hands, coming into our flying pigeon. Right leg can come up. Slowly coming back down. Bringing the weight back into the right leg as your hands come to your heart center. Slowly coming up, hugging left knee into the chest. Coming back to a warrior three. And then back to a high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, palms come down, back to a plank pose. Inhaling a plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, hugging the right knee into the chest. Right foot comes into the inner left thigh. And your hands come to the heart center, preparing for tree. Now maybe bringing those arms up overhead, gaze can follow. Hands come back to heart center. Right peace fingers around the right big toe, or just bringing that right knee out in front. Maybe extending that right leg. And maybe opening it up towards the right. Please from that left fingers. Weight of the weight all in that left foot. Grounding yourself here. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Right leg comes back forward. Both arms come up overhead. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Warrior three. Feeling stability in that left leg. Inhaling here. And exhale, slowly coming back up. Again, you're hugging your right knee into your chest. And bringing your left arm forward. Right palm by your side. Kicking the foot into the hand. Coming into a dancer pose. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Slowly coming up. Hugging the right knee into the chest again, option to come back into a tree pose, or bringing that right heel into the inner left thigh, coming into half pigeon, hands to heart center. Slowly folding forward if you're in this variation. You're going to bring the weight now and the balance into your palms of your hands as you slowly maybe come into your flying pigeon pose. And then coming out of it, how you came into it. Hands come back to heart center as you slowly come up, hugging the right knee into the chest. And then coming back to a warrior three. And back to the high lunge. Inhaling here, exhale, palm come down. And coming back to plank pose. Inhaling plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend your knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, right arm underneath the left. Taking that right leg over the left. And coming into an eagle balance. Weight is in that left leg once again. Finding a nice focal point. Maybe folding a little bit over, reaching those elbows out in front. Slowly coming up again. And slowly releasing. Arms up overhead. And taking that left arm underneath the right, left leg over the right leg. Weight in that right leg now. Slowly bending your knees. Elbows away from the chest. Maybe folding forward. And slowly coming back up, releasing. Arms up overhead. And then folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Making sure we do all of our balances. So balancing on all sides of our body. We're going to inhale forward into a plank. Exhale, coming onto our left palm. Coming into a side plank pose. So weight in that left arm and that left leg. Staying with the right leg stacked on top of the left. Or maybe coming into yogi toe walk. Kicking that leg straight up. And slowly, right arm comes down back to a plank pose. Inhaling in plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. We'll inhale forward to plank, taking it over onto the right side. Left arm comes up. Again, options coming to yogi toe walk for any leg variation. And slowly releasing where you are, back to plank pose. Inhaling in plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. And taking 3 grounding breaths here, so feeling the weight now in both palms of your hands and in your feet. Inhaling through the nose, and sighing out through the mouth. Inhaling again through the nose and out through the mouth. And last breath, inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. And coming down into a tabletop position, hands and knees. So we're going to do one last position for our grounding poses today. And this grounding pose is actually going to be some kind of inversion, preferably a handstand, so either on your palms of your hands, so all the weight is in your hands, or a headstand, so feeling all the weight of your body and feeling the sense of gravity on the weight of your head. So I'm going to take a couple of variations of headstand, so you can see. So we can start off first with traditional Shirshasana, interlacing our hands, crowning the head down to the mat in between the hands, tucking the toes under, knees into the chest, and then slowly bringing those legs up overhead. And so you shouldn't feel a lot of weight in that crown of the head, but you definitely should feel lightness in those legs. But most of the weight really should be kind of in those forearms and arms, so as to not hurt your neck. But feel a nice weight and gravity in the crown of your head, the lightness in your legs. So that's headstand number 1. Headstand option number 2 to play around with is tripod. So you're just going to bring, I will shift this so you can see my hands. And bring your palms down, bend your elbows, the crown of your head going to come down. Again, tucking those toes under. Bringing your feet in. And slowly, as you engage your core, lifting up. So here, you're obviously going to feel a balance of the weight in the balls of your hands, or your palms, and the crown of your head. And again, your legs should feel nice and light. So that's headstand option number 2. Coming back down. Another option for a headstand and we've seen this in some of my other classes, is to bring your arms straight back behind you, so your fingers are facing the opposite direction. Crown of the head comes down, and here the weight is going to be again in your palms and the crown of your head, but you have straight elbows. So that's another option. We also have options where you can do kind of a hybrid, where part of you is in traditional Shukrasana and the other part is in tripod. So trying it on your left side, traditional Shukrasana, and your right is going to be in tripod. Slowly engaging the core and coming up. Again, feeling the weight of gravity in those focal points, the palm of your right hand, the forearm of your left hand, and the crown of your head. And then you'll come down and you'll reverse sides using your right hand now in traditional Shukrasana, left hand into tripod, and slowly legs tuck under or toes tuck under, engage in the core as you slowly come up. Feeling the weight in that right forearm, that left palm of the hand and the crown of your head, feeling stable and grounded. And then again, slowly coming back down. And coming into a child pose. So those are all options that you guys can check out. So I want to do a stability practice and a grounding practice today. This is something that I need to work on and grounding myself throughout the day. I think doing a practice of sun salutations and standing postures on one foot, and then some arm balances where you're balancing on your hands, and then finally some inversion balances where you feel stable, the stability and the gravity on your head. I think is a nice way to round out a grounded practice. Thanks for joining me.